Last week's airstrike that hit an airbase outside of Homs in Syria has ramped up tensions with northern Syria. Iran and Russia have made official threats to the U.S. It's not good. Almost 90 people, including 33 children, died on Tuesday after someone released a nerve agent in an attack on the rebel-held town of Khan Sheikhoun in northern Syria. Of course the Assad regime denied they were responsible. And of course the Russians are defending Assad, claiming it was a false flag incident carried out by jihadists who want to stir up tensions between Russia and the US because Russia believes everything is about them. So, President Trump infuriated Moscow after authorizing an airstrike on a Syrian airbase on which killed 6 people. This action caused UK Secretary of State, Boris Johnson, to cancel a trip to Moscow and begin preparing a new diplomatic offensive against Russia. It is said that he will urge the Russians to pull their forces out, which would involve a major loss of face for President Putin. Today, British Defence Secretary Sir Michael Fallon said that it was the right call for the Americans to bomb the airbase as retribution for a barbaric, immoral and illegal act by Syrian President Assad, who he described as a Russian proxy. The beehive has been shaken, so now in a joint statement the Russian and Iranians said, "We will respond to any aggression." What America waged in an aggression on Syria is a crossing of red lines. From now on we will respond with force to any aggressor or any breach of red lines from whoever it is, and America knows our ability to respond well. Additionally, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani condemned flagrant U.S. aggression on Syria following the Tomahawk strike on al-Shayrat. While Russia's support for the Assad regime dates back to the 1970s and 80s, Iran's support of Assad is based on religion. Assad is from the Alawite minority and has long nursed fears of a rebellion by the Sunni majority and has welcomed the support of Iran, an overwhelmingly Shia Muslim country which also has reason to fear Sunnis. Boris Johnson, who was due to visit Russia tomorrow for talks with counterpart Sergei Lavrov, said yesterday, "We deplore Russia's continued defense of the Assad regime." He called off the visit at the last minute after a midnight phone call with U.S. Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, which led to accusations by Russia that Britain had no independent foreign policy. Foreign Minister of Russia, Lavrov, spoke to Tillerson last night and he reportedly told the American that an attack on a country whose government is fighting against terrorism is only playing into extremists' hands. Mr. Johnson said, "We deplore Russia's continued defense of the Assad regime even after the chemical weapons attack on innocent civilians." He stated that UK's priority is to work with the United States on the matter. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is scheduled to visit with Russia this week, so it can't be that we have moved to a Cold War position of no talking whatsoever. Right-wing news helped contribute to this report.